should be live. Just check a few things. Just make sure I might play myself twice. Just make sure I might play myself twice. It's still a bit loud, the whole just play it like that. I think that should be quite good. You're gonna hear twice, sorry. That should be good enough now. So, okay. Well, there we are now. Stream has in fact started. Right. So, let me just start with getting up the whole puzzle as we normally do. Per usual. We're on numero dos. So, we call up, I've got to now copy it. So, set up position. Okay. Make sure I don't set up the wrong one. I've got to get this all working nice and well. So, actually got to put a king on the board. Put that there, that. I think that's actually up here. Wow, there's a few pawns on the board. Not too many other things here. This is actually for black, so I'll put it in the perspective of black, just to help any viewers here. That should be it. So, I have to make sure I turn the analysis off. Unless I've done something wrong here, and I've probably forgotten a pawn, which I have. Oh, I've just put no. Oh, great. Let me reset that up. That's, for some reason it said that was not like that, which is a bit weird. Well, I can do it a bit quicker now, because I know exactly where everything is. So, yeah, all good. Now, right. No queen for black, which is very strange, unless that is just a black queen and I can't see, which it isn't. Put the king on here, pawn there, and the rook to go here. Now that should be very close, as I've just got to get that. Now let's make sure it's completely done as it is, and the thing I needed to do, which would have made it winning, is actually black to move. So just one last check, and that is going to be it. So let's switch this ball around, and now let's give this a go, shall we? So I believe, I'm just really hoping I've set this up right. I do not want to set this up one more time. Yep, that should be it. If it's gone wrong, well, tough. So, now let's look at the forcing moves. Let's use checks, capture, threats, shall we? Checks on the board. We got 1. We got 2. We have 2, and captures. We have 1 capture. That's not going to be it, because we have to get our pieces in. You see. So threats. Now the big threat here is this. So let's have a look. If we was to play this, the issue is you got that. This is the hardest part now. As let me just turn the volume down just a tiny bit here, so it's a bit loud for some to hear, and then you'd have that. So not good at all. So my guess here is we're looking at a bit of a struggle here. So maybe king up 1 stops that check malarkey, but you have this still, so not good. Now, this is very weird. This is supposed to be winning for us. Wow. Ah. This actually doesn't include that, does it? Because if it was to move out, this can't take because we capture. So that means that this would then allow, if it moves, then we have check here. So after here, what is probably the best move for white? Because we know that check doesn't work now. So if it comes back there, we've got check here, check here. If it goes there, we've got check here. If it goes up here, we've got check here. If it goes there, we've got check there. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to lock in on the idea of bishop here. I think this just wins now. We've seen the reasons why. The only thing maybe is king here, which would entail the move bishop to e4, sacrificing it for fork, and check there, same thing again, it now can't move. So I'm going to say that the move was bishop to d5, as I by accident pressed the button to say brilliant move, as I'm quite thinking it was. I have no clue how I've just done that. So that king move, I will say now, for anyone, that is not a brilliant move. I mean, actually, it's not a brilliant move, but it's a great move. So, right, the first move is bishop to d5, and if king goes to f1, you've got bishop to e4, as we have pointed out. So, that we are 2 for 2 now in our Chess School 3 Manual of Chess Combinations. So, I'm not even going to try and press a button to probably shut everything off, so I'm not going to try that. So, today I think we're going to go back to our Lichess, or Lichess, I don't really know how you say it still, and carry on with that whole blitz, rapid, and I might even, just might maybe, get a few chess.com games, depending on how I sort this stream out, because obviously I'll put it to the order there. So we're going to do 3 minute 2 here. Wow, so we're going to straight away see c4. So this is obviously the English. Now, something we can play here, I'm trying to think gambit wise what we can do. And there's a very silly game we can play here with this, but I'm really trying to think of what else we can do. And I'm going to play e5 for now. And I'm just probably going to play this. Yeah, I don't really know what we're going to do here. This is actually very difficult to play against the Sicilian with, as I struggled to, not Sicilian, sorry, the English, what to play against that. And I was going to try and say that I think a reverse Sicilian is probably the best we're going to be getting out of this. So I think h6 is a very good idea now. We get this come back, obviously we block, it would be a sacrifice, I think that's quite good. So 99 times out of 10, or 100 should I say, we see this, which what would that give? There's no, oh, there is that move actually there, which would fork. So just gotta be careful of that, but at the same time that gets my rook in. Can we stop that square anyway? I don't think so. So yeah, let's just create that. So looking good so far. I could take with the pawn and then try and move this, but I've tried that multiple times and it's never gone right. So I think this move here is looking quite strong, but no, I think we're going to go back here, hoping for this push at late stage. So not too bad here. And now we can get somewhere with this. Yeah, I think that's possibly the strongest. I'm surprised he's not going for this sort of idea right now, but he's going for a idea. I mean, I'm expecting e4. He's not really got his pieces active. I think this is the trouble. He's played the English a bit too late almost, as this should be Frenchettoed, and it's just not happened. Now I could definitely play this move here, and this just looks not that one. This looks extraordinary. Yeah, they can't do that because it's obviously attacking the queen. So kind of like a fork here. This is going all right. So obviously I'd like a recapture, as we're now going to get a very nice idea of taking with our pawn and having our queen be fully escaped. The only thing I will say is we do give up a pawn here, but that now could leave us into a bit of a maybe not game we'd want actually. I think now we're going to have to go for our aggressive attack here. And I think we're just going to push again here. I just want to edit the title if I can. There you go. Right. Okay, she's trying to open stuff up. Obviously can't really push these. Could push that up too. That's just not seeming too good. This move definitely looks ideal. Obviously we take, he's just going to take there, so there's no real point in that. I'm liking the idea of this, trying to come in here. You know, obviously we'd love a capture, and it'd be quite good for us here. So, let's turn up the volume slightly, a bit quiet. So, for a good start. This guy is quite a bit below me on the rating wise, and that does not seem like a great move at all. I think this now is our full-on aggressive now. This is how we're gonna have to play it. These last only 18 moves in actually, forcing this bishop back, and we can now absolutely. Is it smart actually playing that, or do we just? Oh, sorry. If we actually just go in with this, I think this is probably the best option we can get here. Because if we do it with the bishop like this, it's just gonna move, and we're not getting anywhere with that. So I'm just going to move the queen across one. If it ever tries to take, we've always got the rook and, at the minute, queen on it. As he's now going to capture here. As I guess I can never really get in though, can I? Although now, this rook can come in. I'm going to have to give that a go. Just make sure I was actually looking away just for them for a second. I was hoping that was the take. I heard a capture sound. I was like... Hopefully has nothing else too different there. Yeah, I feel like if we took it with pawn, maybe we would have left a better structure. Actually, would it? I don't know. Anyway, trying to see if there's maybe by any chance a queen sack coming up. So very well could be, as I'm just thinking actually, why can I not just play this? This is open now, this closes that. I guess there's nothing he's going to take, there's nothing, no. I have to try and play this. We are about a minute below on time though, which is a little bit annoying. So, annoying how far I've got the chat away just in case. Now, take, and actually get an open file. And if anything, that blocks his pawn. Unless I'm missing something here, which just isn't anything as I just take. I think this is looking quite good here. And now this recaptures. I think we're just going to take this and actually win this bishop. So he can't even technically take this right now. So it'd actually be a trade-off here, and we're just going to be a rook up, I believe. And we already are a rook up, but yeah, I'm just going to move the king out of the way. Different square here. Got this lovely protection. And getting closer up to 2000. I'll play this obviously off stream a little bit as well. Off camera with all the whole what should I say, the rapid increase in all those videos. I obviously do lead chess as well still. And now we get a capture. Very simple, we just play this. We've got, oh, have we got check? No, we don't. Oh, no, we do not. And I'm going to play back just in case. I don't want to risk anything here, as I just need to retreat everything. Maybe give a check here. We might be able to come back here. Maybe I could go all the way back here. I don't really know. But I haven't really played much 3 Minute 2 on chess.com. That's what I want to try and do on these streams. As I feel like we're going to be getting quite a bit different games, I would say, on there than we were on here. So I'll just give the check now. Could give a check here as well then, actually. Should go here, check, and now we look very good. goes here. Check there. I like to say check there, and then that would be mate. So, unless actually no, because he can come up here, can't he? I still don't know if he comes up here. Actually, I got this check. And I think what he's actually going to do is that, which I might have to push the pawn first, but then I don't like this. There's no checks after that, but he's going to do that anyway. So we're going to have this. Sadly, still can't get actually any mate and threat here. Going to play that. Check there. Just bring him slowly down here, as he's losing a lot of time as well at the same point here. As I think he's just accepting his loss now. There we go. So quite a nice win there. Quite strong. And I'm going to say we go straight on to Rapid, as I think we'll end off with some 3-minute 2 on chess.com. So let's get most of our provisional games still getting done now. So 1981 still, it's not even our proper grade. We'll play E4 as we do play a Gambit, and I think we're going to go Alien Gambit here. We know how to play this, the whole thing. Expecting that, we're just going to take, as we will get it. And I'm now going to play this knight move. Want to do this later. This is already a mistake, which most people will play. Don't know if he will. He nearly does. That was a bit anti-climatic there. And this check I kind of like to keep, but I think right now we're going to have to play it, and we're going to try and get this in as quickly as possible and get castled. So we're just getting a castle now, and I'll try. I think this square is always an outpost square for us. Only thing that can block it is that, or this actually. And we're now just going to play our bishop in, trap everything here. We're getting quite strong for this. Looking nice. I'll check over the stream once I've finished this today's one and make sure I've not got any settings on and blasting music down everyone's ears. That kind of allows a fork. Check, take, 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 knight to here. Oh, can't do arrows. They're going all wrong. Comes back, take, take. Maybe I take with that rook then on the queen, so that's open. That opens a whole file. Maybe I should play rook there. It's not that bad. Do all that whole line, I still just play a simple move that just puts 2 against 2 now. So hopefully it's just trying to have the idea. Maybe that actually seems quite strong. This push is not really going to happen for a while. The only issue is this bishop here, and obviously now this rook starting to come in line, so it's got to be but ooh, see, now he's allowing, there's a few ideas now. I feel like knight here now looks even more applicable, because we go here and then there's sacks everywhere here, like this. I'm really tempted to play it. I think we're gonna if he plays this, we just push, so that's perfectly fine. Wow, okay, he's just gonna go back here, which means we're just gonna go back. Stop any threats here. Also, I'm planning to stream for the next 25 days in a row, or 24 should I say, like a Christmas calendar, advent calendar sort of thing of streams. That's what I would like to do. Then maybe give it a rest after that for a little while, just for the new year. As I think new year, we're looking at a huge amount of chess coming up, so you know, I'm trying to chase to get as much of those videos out, trying to get the views I want. Okay, see, now obviously this is looking a little bit dangerous, but actually take, we have take, so you see he has to take there. Yeah, he knows that quite quickly. This again still looking strong, that capture, as if he was to take, and I want to play this move, he does have that, but we can very easily attack it. But then he has this, so maybe attack with this one and then push that up too. But do I want to go sacking pieces again when I have just sacrificed a knight for a pawn? It's not really the smartest idea. Now this actually can't be taken anyway, so, but I don't really want it to be that he moves the king and I'm all under pressure. So maybe actually we just play this move. It's a nice protecting move, and it actually puts us in a nice square to attack here. If he's to push the pawn twice, yeah, I don't think that's a worry. Got a nice open file. Yeah, I mean, not looking too bad here. Just quickly check OBS at the same time, make sure you still hear the music. Obviously I can't really hear it too well with how my volume's up, but I heard it was quite loud on the last stream. So yeah. Right, there we go. So he's played queen to d7. Now still could follow my ideas here. Not really too sure. Take first. Check. It's not really looking like that's on for anything. He has that though. Could push, take. That's actually very nice, because we actually protect here. I don't want to think for too much here. He is going to take. I'm just going to recapture. Move like this, we actually have check, so that would be quite anti-climatic, that whole thing. And also we had to have take first. We're just going to follow him up with that. Still needs to remember he hasn't got this. Now we're just looking quite strong. Now that was again quite a close thing. Now what we can do here is check take and then check covering this little pocket, forcing him to maybe retreat in a different manner. We could do check first actually. Check. King moves. Now what? It's just where we want that rook to be. Now I could just put the rook up to 2 here, and then try something like this. Yeah. I may even take with the pawn actually, as what this gives me is I don't get back ranked for once, as that has happened a few too many times that I've been worried about that. And also once we take with the pawn, I can push with check and get a very nice pawn structure actually in the middle of the board, because he actually has no pawns, while we have that 1 pawn at the minute, maybe soon to be 2. And obviously our queen's still attacking 2 major pawns here. That's still strong as wow. That is, well, it is aggressive, but you know, it's wow. Still looking at push for check, but still, again, it's still like the same thing here. And I actually think this time we actually are kind of forced to capture, which is a bit of a shame, because now he's going to have this, and I might actually have to push. As if I push, so push takes, we can just take that, that's fine, and we're happy with that. And I'd actually probably take the queen this first. So probably blundering something there, but hopefully we're getting somewhere. But I'm not sure if I'll be doing the older. I think that's a next year thing, maybe that Advent Calendar streams. I'm not too sure how that's going to be, whether I want to start that or not, because I'm just really starting to get the streaming underway. Really understand how it's all going on, because I still think I'd probably set up wrong for you guys to be probably with your ears getting attacked, probably, because I saw last time out, I think my music was about the same volume as my voice almost. So I'll be honest, I might not have music, I don't really know yet. I'm just putting the free music that doesn't copyright you, and you don't need any attribution, I think. So it does move here. Now that gives us not the best position, I'll be honest. I think we're just going to push, just going to get sort of some time against him. Now that's a move that I do not mind, because I feel like that traps his whole idea here. Just going to bring the queen back, I think. Have a little second plan here of what we might want to do. Okay, so obviously attacking this, but still not doing too much there. So I think I'm just going to push this pawn up one. Get rid of the whole... Yeah. Now the reason as well I'm obviously seeing this is he's going to try and win this pawn. Probably will win this pawn. I'm not actually going to, you know, try and fight that too much. I mean, he's probably gone. The only thing I would say is after this take we actually have this. So if I can push this away first... Can't really, can I? Because if I push, he's got that. And I can't really push that back, which is a shame. Can I get my rook across? You know, allow that. Still can't take. Ah, that's a real shame. Can I push here? Which I think I can. I'm going to allow him to take here. But I'm going to really progress here. This is very risky. Sorry, not that line actually, more or less this line. So this is not looking like maybe our first rapid game on Lichess that we might be getting to a loss here. I'm not too sure yet. He's just got a very good bishop and queen that can work together. His position is so much more sound than mine. Maybe I can start a push though. Maybe we could start countering this. I'm just scared he might be trying to look to swap everything off, which obviously I can't have, so I'm actually going to have to remove this queen. King, sorry. It's for the queen. Which might mean another pawn loss. Which is a real mistake, I would say, although if I push, he's protecting it now. I'm just trying to think of a way with this. I think we're going to play back here now. Have this happen. And then we can play the move, something like, oh, this. Just got to play a little bit quicker now, and it's not going to help playing quicker. He's got this capture. We can play up here though. Ah, but he's got that. Ah, that's very good. Just don't have enough there to help as well. He's going to have that forced as well. He's obviously attacking my queen. So I'll probably do this one more rapid game and then we'll go back to the whole chess.com blitz. I'm about 3,000, not 3,000, 2,000, 2,030 something. I don't know why I said 3. I was trying to say it at the end of the raid. But yeah, I'm trying to just stick around that sort of area at the minute, knowing that that's probably my it's been about the same for my blitz, so bullet, blitz, and hopefully soon to be rapid on it all. But yeah, actually, to be fair, yeah, I mean this is completely gone. I don't think I see hope for us here, unless, oh, there is an absolute last chance saloon here. We're going to sacrifice the queen, play check, obviously stopping this. It's our only hope. And he wouldn't be able to stop it, to be fair. So if he plays quick, you never know. But I'm pretty sure that, yeah, this is not going to go well. I'm actually going to stop the music now, if that's let's pause it, and there you go. I'll stop that. Let's go back to that as well. As he's going to play a queen check, yeah, again, that's just that's gone then. So he's actually won that quite well. He's actually won one of those. Sorry. Actually, he's got to think wisely here, because he's actually only going to be the exchange again. So that's not too bad. I was actually with full rook down before, so I've actually been able to. Actually, no way. I just realised I'm losing my queen still. Oh no, I'm not. No, we've somehow, by some miracle, escaped that. And we might just have... I mean, we are a rook down plus a pawn, but... we might just about be able to get something out of this. You know, by some miracle. That's smart, because he wants me to play there, and he's going to have check. Which is really good. I literally have nothing else, so that's quite good from him. He's played that very well there. There is no hope then. Although he's actually found an even better move. And that's my queen now. It's gone. So I'm going to just resign. I won't spare him the time. Right, we'll do one more game here. Find a new opponent for 10 minutes. And then shall do the chess.com. So 1888 here. That gambit, or whatever what did I play? Struggling to think what I played. Was it that Sicilian-like thing? I'm not too sure. Anyway, he's played this. So now we have a few options, and the move I want to play here. We played a Benko Gambit before. Now I want to go, hopefully after he plays this, which he doesn't, and that puts us a little bit more of a... Now. Okay, I don't know if there's going to be a Gambit this time out either. It seems like we're going to have quite a weird symmetrical position here. And we literally are going to create this symmetrical-like thing. He's probably going to play this. No. It's quite... Actually, I've just realised he's playing London. And London, you want to attack here. So I'm immediately going to play that. I'm not going to play c5 just yet. Oh. Put pressure on this. He can't actually play that because we take, and we win this pawn. So he's got quite the and actually he can't play that for multiple reasons, because we would also be able to just take there, I believe. So yeah. Now he's got a horrible pawn structure. Maybe not horrible, but it's going to turn out in later stage. You'll see with the London here. I used to play the London system quite a lot. Actually, what helped me get to 2000 in the end. But I've gone off of it now because I felt like it just had so much popularity, and then it kind of just... There was just no tactics to it. I just felt I was losing out quite a lot in that middle game, where I just wasn't looking at it. It was just such a straightforward, you know, one move than that. So I'm trying to get this queen to somehow move from this. I'm just hoping that by some miracle we get this at a last chance, Luna, but it's not going to happen. And he's got a very good push here, which I'm actually surprised he's got. So we're just going to castle. Hopefully we can get this capturing soon, but no, he's actually going to start piling pieces in, and we're going to have to capture that one, I'm afraid. And I think we're just going to retreat our knight, actually. Maybe not yet, actually. I kind of want to play this, because after this move, I want to play that. Oh, but then he has push, which really messes me up. So I'll just take with the queen then. That's fine. I was always going to take with the queen or that. I didn't know yet. But, yeah, so now it's just me speaking. There's no music, hopefully, as that was only just a thing to put there. But I feel like you probably want to hear my thoughts more than trying to listen to people not speaking in songs, which I still don't get, other than the lo-fi songs. So I think oh god. See, now this is probably the most tactical London I've ever been in. I mean, I'm such a defensive, you know, my pieces just look like mannequins right now. They're not doing too much, but they're just there, you know. You're there, they're showing off what they can do, but they obviously can't move. Take. I still haven't got this because of this now. We need to get those bishops off the board. I feel like this bishop just allows the queen in. That's the issue with that one. Do we have this f5 push, though? Surely we do. It just allows that square. We have the knight on it. We can easily get the bishop back on it. Yeah. And it might stop this push. E4 is a necessary push in the London. So stopping that, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's still got 4v3. Oh, no, sorry, 3v3 actually. But we capture first. So, but then we'd have rook trades and everything. So it depends up to him. He is still going to do it. We still obviously have this idea as well coming in. And actually, we're just not going to listen to it. We're just going to push. We're going to let him come back. And now, I kind of want to allow this because this just ruins that black coloured bishop for him. And I absolutely love positions like this. The only thing I would say here is after this is that he will double this up, which I kind of don't want. So I'd kind of let him take this first, then I'll take, you know, that sort of thing. I feel like getting the queen across, but maybe not. Maybe this push, could take. I think I'm actually just going to play it. No, I can't even play that. Take. Might have queen 5, and if it takes there, it allows that bishop though. We come in ready. This. Actually, if I just play that and then push, we can just take, because then if we take there, we obviously win that. So that's actually fine. And we are happy to oblige with that. And now, could sacrifice. Actually, we could open up the position very nicely for this knight. And then get... Oh, that's a lovely square to then put it on, because it stops this as well. So, I'm happy to do that. And we have such a good centre with that f4 pawn. Just got to be careful where that queen can now go. Because I think we're just looking at something like this. And it's not too bad then. Because I think after here it's going to be very difficult for him to take. Now he's going to put it on that square. What does that leave us with now? I could actually play, I think this is the first move we're going to play, and the reason for that is a push. We can still go there, but the main, actually, what I would, I want to get this. That's the main thing. I'm actually going to risk this whole pawn here. We can always try and block it. I'm not too worried about that. We can always go here. And, wow, he's not even going to give that a second thought. Surely we've just got that. Play check, can't take, and he's just going to lose his queen. I think this might be a bit daft to say win straight away, but I can tell you for sure that it's definitely a queen for a knight, I believe. Now I think I just have to capture here, no doubt about that. Bishop will take, and now I can just rook lift. Oh, it's actually going to take with a pawn, which actually gives us a nice e5 push, and now we're protecting this pawn. And this is the thing with the London, that you get a close tactical position like that, you don't have the tactics as white. You struggle, and that's why I said I love those positions, because as you see, as black especially, as now he's actually allowing me, I knew he was going to try and play something like that, as he's now going to allow me to have this, and he's got to block it, otherwise it is just mate. You can't play that, as you can see, and well, okay, he does play that, and that is going to be checkmate. We do win. I mean, I'll use the analysis board here. Hopefully I don't flashbang everyone again with how Lichess sometimes acts now. Yeah, a position like this, I mean, we was down technically. We was actually down a lot here. They don't really like sacrifices the engine because they're material based, but obviously this was the big issue here. It says they're up, but I mean, what I was really wanting to do here was this was looking like one of my favourite moves, but then this obviously had this queen, so I had to go for this now. I get lucky, obviously, as you can see with this, and obviously after this is that, and I do not want 5 and do not disturb. Don't know why that's still coming up. So, yeah, easy checkmate, as even Windows notifications wanted to cheer me on. So, we are now going to finish off the day, or stream should I say, not the day, with some 3 Minute 2, which I have not played in a while. I'm such a 3 minute player. The issue is I feel like 3 Minute 2 is so aggressive here, and we're going to give it a go now on that. I believe that my stream is still set up fine for you to watch like this. Don't think there's anything you need to see on the right here that's going to, you know, it's actually probably quite handy. Oh, 2100 is my start, great. Well, I'll play this, and now we're going to go into exactly the game we pretty much was about to play, but we're not going to get that now. We're going to play c5 this time, as this is where I will play gambits. I will not play gambits in some cases, you know, it's just a wherever I fancy, sort of thing. And we get nice positioning here. So, feeling strong now. This is something you'll see with this push. So, just got to stop this check, because this check leaves much to get a bit daunting. So, just get the bishop across and we'll play this. Yeah, he's got an alright position. I feel like this is a little bit too messed up, I would say. I'm still liking the idea of this now. Just kind of like one of these. I feel like this is actually better, as this push is going to give us a very nice sufficient idea. And I mean, I could push here, but I still think we've got to carry on our attack, as I probably won't be streaming any of those Untitled Tuesday. I don't know what it's called now as well. I think I read that they've changed the whole thing, and now there's like a Thursday one, so there might be an Untitled one for that as well. But I'm not too sure yet what I'll do for those. I do want to try and stream ones. I've played in a few of those, but yeah. So take. That's why I kind of like this knight move. I just don't like that. Somehow, have I given him a passed pawn here? Oh, because he protected it. Yeah, so it's the kind of how I gamted that pawn, wasn't it? Yeah, the issue I've now got is this pawn's going to go. So, I'll have to do this. Actually, is it going to go? No, because it won't. Now, that is okay, because I'll still have this protected. And actually, that's probably handy for me, as now I can get my queen out, and now we can just get rid of a quite good knight, I would say, that he's got rid of. And now I can start. Obviously, this bishop's going to cause huge trouble. That's why he's done it. And now this is where I think his pieces are going to start probably being a bit better than mine. So, I'll play this. I'm expecting that to happen. Yeah, I mean, I was very surprised to get 2100, and I'm still going to lose 8 points. So, yeah, I mean, not the best here. If we take here, he has to take with the knight, I guess. But still nothing really. Then I've just... Yeah, that should be still fine, just about. I need to get... All these pieces just aren't getting into the play like I want it to. And, I mean, this bishop, useless. You know, kind of hoping he pushes at this point, messes up maybe his position. I want to play a move like this, you know, try and get across. Now, it's not looking how I want it to. It's just a bit more of a close position here. He's actually going to take. I must take with the queen here, as I can't actually be attacked then other than this move, which I probably would trade with an instant. Take, we will probably trade again, would I think? I think I have to. I'm going to trade, and sadly I can't even take this pawn just yet. I need to make an escape route. As, yeah, it's just can't get the bishop and knight active. I mean, this knight will be active in a second, but this bishop, I put it in the wrong square. I need to try and get it like this way. If it was on the queen side, it may be doing something else. Could try and trade it. That's maybe my best option. But even the rook here, I mean, it's not strong. Let's just say that. So, could take this with the knight, but then we've got that. So, could take with the queen. We trade, and I will only be a pawn down in this endgame. But I feel like this move is nice. I'm allowing this, but then after I take, you cannot. I mean, you already can win this pawn actually as white, but yeah, I mean, these two pawns are most likely the things that are going to be running away here. I'm just hoping that I can get my rook at the back, 7th rank sort of thing, attack in and maybe get something, maybe even attack this way, should I say. But yeah, I mean, it's not looking strong. Okay, so he's actually decided to bring that in. Now I can't take there because of this. So we've probably got to move. Oh, that's nice though, because it makes me move my queen, which is a shame. Unless I do go there and I just trade rooks, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else we can do there. He obviously hasn't got Falk, and yeah, now we're gonna just trade queens. No, trade rooks. Sorry, I don't know how we want to trade it though. So I'll play this move here. You obviously can't, like, move this back. Well, you could move it back, should I say. Now we're going to take with the knight, though. Oh, but we're not allowing that because we got push. But it's a completely different game. 2000 on 3-minute 2 than 3 minutes. Yeah, time is low as well, which just does not help us in the slightest, as I'm just allowing this whole line now. He's going to play a nice knight move, like, well, not even that, but yeah, I don't even know really what this queen's trying to do, to be honest with you. But oh, it's coming in there. It's just can take, and it means we have to take back here because of this. Yeah, we do. I thought I might be able to win that, but no, he takes with that, and then yeah, that's the blow. Couldn't get it. That's a shame. I definitely didn't have anything on here, did I? Just quick turn the analysis on. Let's go back to, was it this move? Let's go a bit further on. I mean, I'm always down here. Yeah. The last time I was winning was... Oh, we are going a long way back here. Is he still saying I'm... Oh no, he's saying I'm about point down now. Wow, so I am just... Okay, I'm just really losing throughout the game. Wow, okay. I guess half of that was just because of these pawns I allowed through. So, I'll probably get 1 to 2 more games done now. And, yeah, hopefully I don't drop below 2000. I might. As I'm expecting to drop, really far down if we're playing 3-2. But, we'll see. As I've got to make sure I start playing some nice moves. As, ooh, that is already a bit of a weird one. Might get into a 4 knights here. But no, I'm playing quite basic chess, you could say. Principles. Knights before bishops, pawns in the centre. Get castled early. I'm not that move. I'm looking at that move here. That's a bit of a strange one. Yeah, I'll just carry on that there. I guess I just want to play that just in case there's nothing here. And now, maybe that at a later stage, just get the rook in. He's about the same as me, rating-wise as well. And hopefully this time I need to be a bit more active with the bishops. So what I'm looking here is actually trying to trade this bishop straight away. That's what you should do with Franchettoed bishops, as I'm actually thinking, can I get that? Maybe not because of this. Are we going to have to see this come back here once again? Sadly, I think we do. But this time we actually have a way to, put this on some certain squares. Now, I do want to kind of maybe take the risk, but I feel like it's a risk with no reward. So, oh, is it? No, we're going to take the risk. We're going to let this capture happen. This capture will be quite nice as well, but if I can, as long as I get now this knight or bishop into there, that's a little bit annoying because he's now looking at that. But, or yes, because after this, he might have the pawn. Actually, wait, hold on. No, I don't even need to move that. I can just do this. Well, I say I can just do this. It's not definitely the best move, but it survives us for now. But I just need to get these pieces in. And again, it's this bishop. I don't know what it is. Both games so far, I just haven't been able to get this bishop. Maybe that's the move I have to try and get. I mean, I need to get this done, get that happening, and then try and get this square before this e-pawn gets used, which it has. So that's off the radar now. Take. I think we just gonna have a look at a bishop move here. I'm sorry, knight move. I'm getting all the pieces jumbled up today. get that traded, and play this. Try and get these pieces traded off. And I just want to get... Okay, well, he's going to trade, surprisingly, my bad bishop for his good knight. So that's nice. And what I want to try and do now is get this here and this there and push this pawn. This is going to be a little bit of a kerfuffle, which I don't know how that's going to pan out, but I think I can just about defend all these pawns with it. And I'm actually going to play the rook here first, really enough. And I know he's trying to get that in there. And I think we're just going to push after. Maybe I could have pushed that move, would have stopped something, but I still don't think he's got anything after that. So, we're looking quite nice here. Just hopefully... I'm spending about the same time as him as well. So we're doing nice. Now, just got to... It's a bit difficult. He's got much better pawn structure than me, obviously. I've got 2 double pawns here. This is not good. I can say that at the very least. I hope he takes, because that actually does exactly what I said was happening right now, and he actually undoubles them. And I'd actually like to now get my knight moved into the good square that I want it to be. He might just push here, which, I'll be honest, is even maybe even better, as I'll be able to push this. As, just bad timing, actually, there, I would say. As, have I got sack? Check. Has to go there. Could play this move. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Take. It can't go back there because it's mate in 1. Has to go there. Then rook up. Knight goes across. Queen here. Oh, actually, pawn push. We're going to go for it. Why not? Let's see. Are we going to make a beautiful sacrifice or a demoralising blunder? And now, play this rook move, which he might have not seen. Does allow this, but we just take with check. He goes here. Maybe not that take, but I'd actually say we'd probably play something more or less like that. And now this is where I swear we have this push now. Maybe, just maybe, we might have found the holy grail here of stuff. Now, it's definitely not over, because after this, check here. Could I sack check? No, I don't think I can. Check. No, sorry, there. Check here. Maybe I play this first. Don't have to do it by any rush. He's not going to be able to protect by any means. So, I mean, he's got push. No, he can't push that. No, he can push that, but then we just take check. Goes there. Check there. Mate. And, yeah. This might be quite a nice sacrifice we have actually found. I will try and make sure, give the old game review here, see if it's good. And I think, if I'm correct, this is just mate in 2, which he's just resigned anyway. Doesn't give me the courtesy of finishing that. So, there you go, there's the flashbang, per usual. As, wow, we did get the brilliant move. 89.3. Let's just go through it here. Again, simple chess, I would like to say. I think that was a what we call just using your principles, and we actually was in the end able to use the idea of finally being able to get double pawned, and we found this lovely brilliant move, which we actually find the best move on the board here, and another one, and another one. So we found a brilliant move and then 3 great moves in a row. And obviously here, this is just mate 2 after take. Has to go here. And we can take with one of those 2 pieces. So, very nice little game there. So, let me just figure out how to play another game. I don't know why the reviews... Oh, there you go. New 3-minute 2. Couldn't find it. So, I'll probably be able to get one more 3-minute 2 for us. And then I will call it there for the stream today. So, I'll try and stream many days. But, wow, we're getting Scandinavian. Okay, and we're going to straight away turn this into a Black Mar Diamond Gambit. As, oh, I'm playing double because the, when you do a game review, it adds an extra tab. Close that. Ooh. So, probably this. Just make sure it's 2019 grade. Oh, look at this sort of thing. So, all good there. Now, just playing some simple moves again here. Get this knight back out. Actually, I might do it like this, by the looks of it. So he's moving pieces twice here. We could even get this coming in soon. But we're just going to take there, I think. And this pawn is probably going to go. He's going to find that, though, which is a nice move from him. And we're just going to push up one here. And I want to try and play this. Just got to play, oh, sorry, not there. Probably this one first. And we're going to get quite the nice idea. Although he's found a very nice move. Wow, that is a good one. I don't have a sacrifice here, sadly, I don't think. I'm not 2 for 2 on that. I could play that, then take. It's not looking probable. So, might be losing a pawn here. Now, what pawn would I rather want to lose is the main question. Now, probably this pawn, and I probably would actually rather sacrifice both of these to try and win this. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to play this move to stop this. Let him take, and we're going to play the move rook to b1. Let him take here, and we're going to gain that 7th rank. Which he's actually not going to do. Okay, that is actually quite a solid move from him. We're just going to push up one, which stops any... this obviously stops quite a few pins as well. And now we're in a nice position. Well, I say nice position. I think we're in a, playable position, we could say. Could play this. Oh, that does put us in a nice square, actually. Has to probably come back, and now... Oh, but if we play here, I mean, you can't push, actually, because we have this. And that's actually not too bad. Can always push as well to keep those like that. And now what he's looking at doing is playing that. And I'm actually just going to push this pawn here, let him do that, and we're just going to tuck ourselves back in and try and stop any of that. Now we're just going to follow up with what he's trying to do. Just got to try and keep the timing as well. We're a little bit lower on time, which is a bit annoying. And now I'm just going to move the queen up here. Oh, but he's going to have that move, so I'm actually going to play this. Stop that. And then we're looking good. So. Okay. Now he's going back there. Could push. No, we can't really, can we? Oh, wow. It is difficult trying to find some moves here. I feel like this is good. We can always rook push now. Seems like this knight's going to be moving a lot. I don't really know what that does other than doubling up. And that kind of gives us courtesy of trying some other stuff here. This and then this. See, I really don't know. You can't take, so he's just going to have to come back by the looks of it. And now I think we're going to start our nice little pushes here. Hopefully we get a capture. We can take here and then look at the beautiful e5 well, not outpost, but very good central positioning at least. So very nice there. Don't know really how we can get this. Just trying to find any plausible ideas that we can get. I feel like he's now in a point where he doesn't really know what to move. It's one of these closed positions where we don't really know how to get through this. And you see now we've got the knight standoff here. And now, I mean, we're both just looking for any sort of move at this point. I'm actually thinking of just pushing Harry the H-pawn up. This is unprotected though, that's what we've got to be careful of now. And I actually think we're just going to make our first aggression here. And we're going to look at probably actually taking with the queen or the pawn. I'm going to say the queen. as it might go back here, but we now get some nice counterplay. That is not where I expected him to put that, actually, at all. And I need to be careful with this now, actually. And I think that this is going to be quite the sensible move, just to stop that. So positional, these games that I've been in. This will definitely be the last game of the stream as well. So, trying to end it and with a bang, and this is starting to turn a bit not so it's anyone's game. I'm really thinking about playing that. Yeah, it's not good at all, but I'm expecting this now. We just play back one, or even there I might go. Still looking at this nice bit, and I think we're going to start off with this, actually. I'm guessing that, but we just allowed that, which might be a capture, but he doesn't go for it. And we're just going to have to keep retreating by the looks of things. And I think this knight is going to just have to try and get trade them off, honestly. We've got such better positioning than their 3 pieces here, which he's now starting to create the almighty attack here, which means I can't push that. It's a big shame. I need to try and get this across, but I just can't. There's nothing. Hopefully he doesn't push a pawn just yet, as I kind of want to push my pawns. Actually, no, because that would lead to pawn loss there. As he knows I'm now the one that's low on time, so he's got to think of moves that will throw me off. And I might just try and get my king, actually, move to this square to protect here. But he's now looking at that square, which is a big, big problem for us. And I'm going to try and just trade off now. Play this. We're going to give up this pawn, probably for the greater good. We're just going to push again now. That's poor. That's poor. That's poor. That's poor. Yeah, just got to move the king. This doesn't look good now. I think time pressure's got to us. And yeah, you can have that pawn for free. I'm not even going to fight it. I'm just going to have to play for my time here. And I'm allowing one of these checks to happen next. Which he's going to win that pawn as well now. He's just obliterating my pawns now here. He's actually going to take with that, which I'm just going to make this. No, he's not got that actually at all. It's this now. Just didn't have it this game. Nowhere near. We caused a lot of problems for him, but it just got to that. As soon as we got to the time stage, we just absolutely fell to pieces then. And I think that's just going to be a sacrifice here, in which this is just a move here and then just wins that. But he's actually just going to play, just going to carry on, see what I can get. I mean, it's not really looking too strong here, but he can actually play that now. Yeah, I've literally had nothing. So try and play for stalemate maybe at best. Yeah, so I think this is going to be a bit of an end to the running here. I'm just going to move the king around, I think. There's nothing really too good I can do. Yeah. So, it should be a win for him. I'm not expecting too much on this. So, he's going to move with a knight. Right, that is going to be it for today's stream. Ended off with a loss, but that's alright. So we're actually 2025, the year we are in right now. So hopefully you've enjoyed this stream. Got a one of those puzzles off straight away, and we ended off with some rapid and blitz games. So hopefully you enjoyed the stream. So thank you and bye bye.